Kunle was just another young man from Lagos, living in a small flat with his mother and younger sister. His life was quiet, simple and ordinary, but that wasn't enough for him. On Instagram, Kunle was someone else entirely. As K-Rich official, the soil of an oil magnate, wearing designer clothes, always sipping exotic drinks in fancy lounge. The truth. The car in his photos belonged to his neighbor. The clothes, borrowed. The food and drinks, ordered once a week, then rationed for days. His friends knew he was pretending, but they didn't say much. In Lagos, who wasn't chasing clouds? One night, Kunle received a mysterious DM. It was from a verified account he had never seen, at the Real Elite NG. You are invited to the circle. Real influence begins here. Midnight. Location shared after RSVP. His hands trembled. This was what he had been waiting for. The circle was rumored among the small-time influencers, a secret party where the truly powerful met, networked and made deals. Nobody ever shared photos from it, yet everyone wanted in. He typed, "I'll be there." Midnight, Kunle arrived at a mansion on the outskirts of Lekki. The gates opened on their own. Inside, music paused like a heartbeat. Everyone was dressed in red and black. Smiles were wide, but eyes were cold. A tall man with dreadlocks and a blood-red suit approached him. "Kunle, welcome to the circle." "How did you know my name?" "We all know your name. Come, it's time." He was led into a room lit only by candles. At the center was a small table. On it lay a golden ring, glowing faintly. "With this ring, your words become truth. You'll be what you say you are. Say it, and the world believe it." "What do I owe you?" Kunle reached out. The man smiled, showing teeth too sharp to be human. "Just remember, lies grow hungry," he said. By the next morning, Kunle's followers had exploded. He posted, "Just sealed a six-figure deal in Dubai." Comments flooded in. "Wow bro, put me on boss, you are the future." And somehow the world believed it. Brands reached out. People offered partnerships. He was interviewed by blogs. Even his family began to act differently, asking him for help. Kunle started living the life he pretended to have. New clothes, cars, apartments, everything he spoke became real for a while. Then the strange things began to happen. Kunle looked into a mirror one evening and noticed something terrifying. His reflection blinked a second later than he did. When he smiled, it frowned. When he turned to leave, it lingered. He ignored it. Maybe he was tired, maybe it was just light. But the lies started taking on lives of their own. He once claimed he had a penthouse in Banana Island. The next day, people began showing up at an address asking for him. There was a penthouse with his name on the list, but he had no memory of renting it. He posted about flying private to Kenya. He woke up 3 a.m. on a private jet with no idea of how he got there. He began to lose time. One night, as he sat in silence, a voice called his name. It came from his phone. He looked down. The screen was black, but his reflection was there. "You keep feeding the lie," it said, "and the lie is now stronger than you." His heart pounded. A message flashed across the phone. "Return the ring, end the illusion, or be swallowed by it." He tried to pull off the ring, but it burned his skin. Screaming, he smashed his phone. reflection in the screen continued to watch him as the pieces scattered. The next week, his lies began to unravel. One brand sued him for falsifying business deals. His fans turned, calling him fake. Bloggers exposed him. His mother collapsed from shock. His younger sister refused to speak to him. At night, he could hear the voices of the things he had created whispering in his ears, echoes of lies repeated over and over. He stopped sleeping. He stopped posting. But the lies lived on. The Banana Island penthouse now held a man who looked exactly like him. His Instagram continued to post, with captions he never wrote. Kule returned to the mansion desperate. It was gone. No gate, no music, no trace. He dropped to his knees in the sand where the gate once stood. Please, let me go back. Let me be myself again. And then a voice behind him. You never wanted to be yourself? He turned, the man in red, smiling. This is who you choose to be. Now, live in it. The man disappeared. Today, Kole sits in a small room, no phone, no mirror. He writes in a journal over and over. The world believed me, but I no longer believe in myself. He lost his truth in a lie too powerful to control. He, who wears another man's crown, must carry the weight of his burdens. Truly, falsehood may shine, but it burns brighter than truth can survive. As the African proverb says, the child who says his mother will not sleep must also stay awake. So what can we learn from this story? Don't pretend to be who you are not. Every lie has a life, and it will live longer than you expect. Be true, be real. That is where your power lies.